You might have given a random stranger a lift before, but just be glad it wasn't this guy. His name is Stephen. Stephen is about 39 years old when the story starts, from Imo State, Nigeria. As you probably guessed, he's in the Nigerian Army. In fact, he's been in the army since 2002 and was serving at the 6th Battalion in Abak, Akwa Ibom State at the time. So one Sunday in 2021, Stephen was standing at the road in the trailer park in One, Rivers State, in his full military camouflage with an AK-47 rifle, pretending to need a lift. That was when a grey Toyota Matrix pulled over and the driver kindly offered to give him the lift he appeared to need. The driver is this man, Christopher. Christopher is 42 years old and from Akwa Ibom State, Nigeria. He's actually driving home to see his sister and spend some time with his family. So after he pulled over and picked up Stephen, they continued on their journey, probably making small talks, the kind of talks two strangers could be making. But a smooth trip till they got to a lonely road in Akwa Ibom. Stephen asked Christopher to stop the car because he wanted to pee and get some pop to relieve the journey stress. Christopher stopped the car and got out to pee as well. Then suddenly, Stephen attacked him with a dagger and stabbed him severely on the chest. Then he pulled out his AK-47 rifle and shot him in the head, and this unfortunately finished him off. Then Stephen dragged his body into nearby bushes to conceal his crime, and he took his phone and drove away with his car. Back home, Christopher's wife, Harriet, was really worried because it's been over 24 hours and she hasn't heard from her husband, when ordinarily her husband would have called to check in after such a long travel. Harriet was so worried she called her husband's friends from work to know if they know his whereabouts, but of course they don't. She also calls the husband's sister, the one he was supposed to visit, this woman, Auntie Mercy. But Auntie Mercy said he never arrived. The two men went into full panic mode. Meanwhile, at Akwa Ibom, some commercial motorcyclists discovered Stephen's body in the bushes and called the police. The police came and took his body to the mortuary, but apparently no one could identify him because he had no means of identification on him. Auntie Mercy, who was really worried, started looking all over for her brother. Eventually, she met a commercial motorcyclist who confirmed the man they found dead was the same man in the picture she has. So Christopher's identity was confirmed, but his murderer was still unknown. So it's beginning to look like Stephen will get away with murder and theft, if I hear. You see, what Stephen doesn't know is that Christopher's Toyota Matrix has a car tracker implanted in it. So the police used the car tracker and he led them straight to Stephen in a guest house in Okanafun. And so they went there and they arrested Stephen. Further interrogation made Stephen reveal that the AK-47 he has was illegal. So firstly, he was court-martialed and dismissed from the military. Afterwards, he was transferred to a civilian court and ultimately was found guilty and sentenced to 2 death sentences and 10 years. Good for him. Some good deeds clearly do not go unpunished. And please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, comment and share.